Today I'm going to be sharing with you the dirtiest I've ever been done by a man. Even baddies get done dirty. Shit was insane. Let's get freaking started. Well, first of all, I'm still flabbergasted this happened to me. There's just...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today the news are quite terrible. You may have heard it on the news. This woman has been dumped, guys. There is a woman out there in the world currently suffering because she's been dumped. First time? I know, guys. Pretty shocking news. So let's take a look at it and we'll comment and discuss dating along the way. And then we have an article story about another woman being dumped. So that makes two women, guys, that have been dumped. Incredible. Well, like and subscribe, gentlemen, if you enjoy the content. And now let's get started.
It's freaking started. Well, first of all, I'm still flabbergasted this happened to me. There's just no way. But one night I'm going to this local bar in my hometown, and I'm at this local bar. I see this man that I recognize from my childhood, and we start talking and we start reminiscing on our childhood about how we knew each other back in the day. Remember when? Yeah, you know what? We had that connection. And then right off the bat, he's obviously into me, which is fine. And he was like, you know what? Like, what are you doing later this week? I want to take you out. We should get dinner. And I was like, I'm kind of busy, but we'll see. Because he was nice. Like,
okay, so she's not interested, right? Which is important for later. Of course she's not interested. She's a woman, guys. You cannot impress her if you are not 6'7", wiener, 37 inches, you know, making billions a day. Otherwise, you're not going to impress her because there are 57,000 just like you.
It's like, I wouldn't have mind to have a nice dinner with him or whatever. But we end up not getting dinner because I'm so busy. And
of course you wouldn't, you little bitch.
We go a few months without seeing each other, but he FaceTimes me like frequently. And he tries to text me frequently. And I'm not super into him, so I was like, are you not getting the hint? Whatever. What I talk to him, you know, I'm civil. Then, let's fast forward a few months. I go back to this local bar.
Yeah, sorry to pause it again, but the part which she says, are you not getting the hint? I'm gonna be honest, women have to get the hint. If a woman is not falling head over heels for you, don't invest in her. Oh, but she smiles at me. Oh, but she spends time FaceTiming. That must mean she's interested. No. If she's not getting out of her way to do something for you, she's not interested. Oh, but she smiles back, but she gives me time. Yeah, because she likes the attention. Of course. She says, oh, I will go on a free meal. Of course. On a date. Of course. You see, they like the attention. They like what you provide. So they're willing to spend the time of day paying attention to you. When really they're paying attention to themselves. It's because of them. It's not because of you. So don't stop. That they need to win you over, you know, guys? You are the princess here. You are the prize. They are the ones that should be walking for you.
Don't know why. And he's there again. What a coincidence. This guy's there again. And I'm like, hey, you. Long time no see. Let's up. And so we're hanging out like the entire night. And I'm also with my friends. I'm with two of my other friends and my sister. And so we're all hanging out with them. And then he literally is grabbing my hand the entire night, pulling me around with him. So I can't even mingle with other men. Like, I'm stuck with this one. He claimed to me. So I'm cooked. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not really on the prowl anyway, so I didn't mind it. And the night's getting late, so he's like, you know what? Let's go back to my house and we can keep this party going. And I'm like, yeah, I'm always down for a good after party. Let's go back to your house. I'm sure that will be fun. Me, my two friends, and my sister, and one of his friends go back to his house. And I get Taco Bell. We get there and he's like, oh my God, Trinity, are you cold? Do you need this jacket? And he's like trying to give me his jacket, but I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I don't really need like the jacket, but he's like, no, you need it. I was like, okay, so I take the jacket unwillingly. I'm like, sure, I'll take the jacket. If it makes you feel more manly, I will take the jacket. Oh, sorry to get TMI here. We're on the couch and I have a little Mac out session. Okay, guys, sorry about that. The video actually stopped and I finished my makeup, but the story's too good not to finish. I have to keep going. We Mac out on the couch. What else is there to do after a night out with a man? Then after our sweet and sensual Mac out session, I fall asleep because I'm tired. It's like 3 a.m. and I just had Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was wondering what the hell is a make-out session. So she kissed him. Why? Because women are opportunistic. She doesn't like him. But you know, there were no other people around. Maybe she missed on some chat on the disco. I don't know the exact reason. They're just opportunistic. They'll take whatever they can. It doesn't mean that she likes this man. Does she even admit so? So yeah, but they did make out.
I'm asleep for like probably 30 minutes, and I wake up to my friend coming over, and she's like, Trinity, this guy's hitting on me. Like, we have to go. This is getting weird. I'm like, what? The man that claimed me as his own all night is hitting on you? That's weird. So I get up. You know, I'm a
Oh, now we have the problem. Women are so stupid. I mean, so funny. So you see, he didn't give a shit about this guy for weeks or even months at a time. Didn't give a flying crap about him. But now that the tension shifts, excuse me. Now look at her, guys, so upset.
confront this situation. I walk over to him, and he's like, huh, Trinity, can I have my jacket back? And he said it in a manner suggesting that I was an inconvenience and that I took his jacket, not that he put it on me. So I was like, yeah. So I give him his jacket back, and he, right in front of my face, puts it on my friend because she's so cold. And I'm like, what? What is going on right now? I didn't exist anymore. Baddie on the couch, no more. He had moved on already. You have 30 minutes to take an apple, you don't. Okay? So then I'm like, this is weird, we gotta go. So I get everyone, let's go to the car. He walks next to my friend the entire time, opens the door for her, gets her in the car, says, drive home safe, text me when you get home. Bye. And he doesn't even say bye to me. And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you, as a mid-man, claim a baddie as your own and then betray her while she's taking her post-Taco Bell nap? I can't.
First off, you're not his. You didn't want to be his. Second off, you're not a baddie, you're a bitch, right? You're a low-tier, low-life female prostitute and a witch and a bitch, okay? Baddie. You're gonna call yourself baddie, but anyway. Not a baddie. Doesn't deserve the title baddie. Because it has this, you know, cute, maybe a bit humoristic ring to it. You're not humoristic. You're just a plain bitch is what you are. And an opportunistic vulture.
Can't believe this. So anyways, I go home, I sleep it off. I don't really care. I wake up to a Snapchat from him. And he says, hey, sorry, I didn't get your friend's snap. Can I have her snap? I'm like, read the room, buddy. You do not ask the girl who you betrayed for her friend's Snapchat. That is very weird. And I'm like, honestly, no, you can't have her Snapchat because one, she doesn't like you, and two, that was weird. I actually think I have a screenshot of what I said to him. So I'll put the screenshot up because I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of it. But yeah, I was like, it was just weird.
Okay, so let's read it. Look, I'm sorry what happened, but I feel more myself with Emily than I babe anyone since my ex. Than I've been with anyone, I guess, since my ex. I hope you can understand that and accept my apology because I am sorry. No need for an apology. You don't owe this woman anything. And here's the long text, guys. She is upset. She is mad. Okay, obviously, I don't want to stand in the way if y'all felt something, but at least wait until I'm out of your house. Like, thank you for you accommodating us, but trying to actively get with my friend when you just go with me an hour before is crazy. Especially when I'm literally on the couch inside while you're all over her in the backyard. Like, I'm glad you all got to know each other. Just do it in a respectful manner. Oh, she's talking about respect now, guys. The woman that's been leading this guy on, the woman that put him on a leash for months at a time, edging him, by implying that they may have something, while in the meanwhile she was just leeching off of him and keeping him as an orbiter. Now she's talking about respect. Don't make me feel like I'm a replaceable bitch, because I'm really not. You will be shocked to realize, you are literally the most replaceable bitch. You are, what can I say, the smallest common denominator, or how can I call you? You are the most average of all women. You are just like any other, okay? And also, she doesn't like to feel replaceable when this guy for her was just a side dish, just one of the many options that she has. The irony, guys.
Weird. Moral of the story, don't give your time and energy to a mid-man. He will not know what to do with such a baddie that he will fumble. It is the way of the world, the law of the universe. Yeah, this should be a fable. We should tell our children this story. It still flabbergasts me that this happened. Anyways, that's my story for the day. If you're watching this, sir, I hope that you got help because I'm still concerned about the situation. Goodbye, guys. Love you so much. This was the story of the day.
I don't love you. You can love me, it's alright, but I don't love you. Nobody loves you. But moral of the story, guys, here's the thing. You don't impress a woman by FaceTiming with her. You don't impress her with spending time, with giving her your jacket, with inviting her to dinner dates. You don't impress her. She doesn't think about you. Again, because she has thousands of those guys, right? If on the other hand, you try to make her jealous, you hit on her friend, the attention shifts, then she's going to make a 6-minute TikTok about you. Then she's going to be upset. Then she's going to be writing you the long paragraphs, right? That's how you impress women. Just be different. Oh, but I want to give her roses. There are already 37 guys giving her roses. You don't stand out, right? Just look at this woman. She didn't even like the guy to begin with. But the moment this guy that she didn't even like stopped showing her attention, now she's all butthurt about it. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, just no women, guys. Have to understand what they're chasing after. Now, let's move on to article talking about long paragraphs. Oh my hell, what is this, guys? Okay, let's have a read. Guy ended things with me so abruptly, I'm losing my mind. I had been seeing this guy for about a month. We were set up by a mutual friend, and on paper, we were a perfect match. We went on a blind date and absolutely hit it off. Our conversations were flowing, we had similar interests and goals, and he seemed incredibly serious about me. So the first thing I understand when I listen to "we were a perfect match" is that he is HR. Because if he was the average man, if he was the average man, this woman wouldn't be impressed. Because they have thousands of average guys who are all good, who could all treat these women like princesses, but they're just average. They don't care about that. When the match is perfect, when the spark is there, it's always some chat. We made plans to see each other again during the first date, and I saw him about 4 more times in that same week. Again, things seemed great. We were moving forward with everything, except some of the physical things. He almost seemed afraid to touch me or kiss me, and I initiated the first time. The issue faded pretty quickly, and I assumed it was just typical nerves with dating someone new. He's incredibly sweet and somewhat shy. I just guessed he was a bit awkward. We were still spending time together. The last few times I went to his place and we stayed up all night just talking. He will text me all day, every day, until something changed. He invited me to breakfast one day, and we had a very normal time. We talked, he asked me questions about future plans, and then we drove back to his house. We made out in his car, in his driveway for a bit, and things became a bit more intense, when suddenly he told me he had to go. You should come back over later, though, he told me. He had plans for dinner. I thought it was a bit odd, but I agreed, assuming he wanted to have S3X finally. So this woman, guys, is just so thirsty. You know, she wants the sausage already. She cannot live without it anymore, right? This guy is edging her all the time. Well, later that evening, I get a text from him letting me know he was too tired to see me that night, and we should plan for a different night. He told me I should come and stay the night at his place next time, and continued sending me flirty and provocative messages throughout the night. But the next day, radio silence until I finally reached out and started a conversation. A bit unusual for him, but he went back to texting me like normal for a day or two, and we made plans to hang out at his place the next day. That he suggested. The day comes for us to see each other, and instead I wake up to a message from him letting me know that he did not feel like we were a good fit. He did not want to waste my time any longer, and felt as if something was missing from our connection. The spark, if I had to guess. I was heartbroken seeing that message, but I also can't help but think that he got spooked by our moving closer to having S3X and he bailed. I desperately want to reach out and see if we can try again. Desperately, guys, this woman again. Because I felt like something so unique and special could have come from our connection, but I don't want to push him if he genuinely does not feel the same. So we have the usual, guys. Women chasing the unavailable man. If I had a penny for every woman, guys, that does that, I'd be a millionaire. But anyway, what do you think about this story, and what do you think is the reason? Now I have to whine about something, guys, because I forgot on last video. I mentioned that I'm going to whine about technical issues, and I didn't. It turns out that a video I did 2 days ago was... the audio was cracking like every 5 seconds. Apologies for that. I hope it's fixed now. But yeah, I wanted to talk about why is, you know, technology as a whole so crappy? Why is it a load of bullshit, you know? Now, I get it. I live in a desert. There is multiple sand around here. Probably that's messing up my PC. I know, maybe Ampu goes and has a piss at my PC when I'm not looking. I don't know if you do that, Ampu. But I just don't know why things are going so shitty all the time. I get technical issues on a weekly basis, alright? I need a fucking tech team. Guys, I need to be paying 7 salaries for a tech team to come and assist me, you know? With having a channel. Why is everything breaking all the time? I'm not doing anything to this PC, you know? I'm not banging it. I'm not hitting it with a rock. I'm not throwing water over it. What the hell is going on, man? Can I just have a normal PC that I can record with, and maybe, you know, check the mic and check the settings every so often, but not on a freaking weekly basis that I have to turn into a tech-savvy professional to have this account running, you know? Because I'm a 4,000-year-old mommy. I couldn't care less about technology. I hate it. I hate technology in my guts, and it hates me as well, right? Because, guys, I remember time ago, right? Just a few years ago, we had this promise that, oh, wouldn't you see technology? Technology will solve our lives. Technology this, technology that. We'll have flying cars. I don't want no flying cars. I don't want to go take a visit to Mars. I just want a microphone and a PC that are able to work for longer than 7 days. Can I have that? Okay, can I have that? I don't want to ask for too much, but it's them who came with the big promises that, you know, we will have all this technology. Can I feel like I'm not, you know, with one of those computers you used to have in 2002, you know, that you will need like 7 minutes for Internet Explorer to load. The year 2025 will have all this technology. I don't see it. Maybe you're making trips to Mars, but my freaking PC, that is a good one, is constantly having bullshit troubles. I don't even know where they come from, again. I don't see Ampu pissing all over my PC. Why is it making problems constantly? Why is it breaking off constantly? Why is the audio bullshit constantly? I've bought a microphone, I've done this, I've done that. Do I need, in the year 2025, a fucking team of 8 people having to manage the technical aspect of my channel? Okay? All these big promises, guys, they came with their big balls and their presumptuous claims that we're gonna have all this technology, yet I cannot have a fucking 5 videos posted without something going wrong. Technology, you know? But anyway, gentlemen, thanks for listening to my rant. If you are tech savvy, I'll hire someone. Send me your application to be assisting the channel in the technical aspect. I'm gonna pay you the same salary that my editor gets, which is 0. But hey, you know, you can be part of the channel. But anyway, gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me and Ampu. Let me know your thoughts about the stories we covered, and I wish you a good day. Have a good one.